Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing for you a pick card reading for messages from your person. I just wanted to say before we get started that recently I had a very strong calling to do this video and to start this channel purely because I wanted to give back. I have been watching a ton of the wonderful videos on YouTube, all of the lovely readers, and it helped me out so much in a time of loss and a time of confusion. So I really just did this purely to give back, to spread love, to spread light, and to provide healing in a way different from what I'm used to. I've been doing healing work for a long time, but this is the first time I had the opportunity to spread healing in a very different way. So today I have the three options for you, and at the end of each of the cards I'm going to give you the actual handwritten messages from your person that I've made here. So I'm going to be pulling from these as well at the end of each card reading. Okay, so we have the three options here, and remember that this is a general reading, so it might not resonate exactly with your situation. It might not fit perfectly, but yes, take what resonates and leave the rest, as they say, okay? So the first choice we have here, group number one, this is the crystal quartz. That's group number one. Group number two is labradorite. And group number three is pyrite, okay? So again, we have group number one, the crystal quartz, group number two, labradorite, and group number three is pyrite. So take a moment to make your choice. Just take a deep breath and let go of all thoughts and make your selection. And I will see you in the first group. Okay, hi, group one. This is for everyone who chose the crystal quartz. Okay, group number one. So let's get started with your reading. Spirit, please provide guidance. Please provide guidance and messages from the person of group one. Group number one's person, please provide us guidance and messages from group number one's person. Spirit, please be with us in this time. Okay, I'm going to shuffle one more time. Spirit, please give us messages and guidance from group number one's person. Okay. All right, so let's see what we come up with here. Spirit, messages from group number one's person, please. Okay. The first card that you got is the Ace of Swords. Okay, so we're already talking about new beginnings and new ways of thinking here. This has popped out right after that. This definitely tried to jump out at me, okay? The Empress. So very feminine energy here. Already a lot of abundance in your reading. This is, I would say that this is a very fortunate sign. So you have new ways of thinking and truth and abundance, okay? So already I'm going to say, drawing from the energy of your person, I'm going to say that this person is very loving towards you, who sees you as someone who is that abundant, who is that stable, you know, beautiful, abundant, someone who sees you as very nurturing, okay? So let's keep pulling more cards. Messages from group one's person, please, Spirit. Messages from group one's person, please. Okay. All right. We have here, oh, another pencil. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands, and we also have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so your person, so let's take a look at the energy in these cards here so far. So your person is planning, okay? So this here, it seems like your person, what Spirit is saying is that your person has not actually revealed how they feel, okay? So again, this is a very similar energy, okay? So you have the Empress and you have the Nine of Pentacles. This, to me, gives me that same kind of sense that whoever it is that you're thinking about, or whoever it is that is trying to reach out to you, I should say, sees you as this abundant energy, abundant feminine. This is actually a card of luxury and abundance and independence. So whoever is thinking about you in this time is seeing you as like such an empowering, an empowering source of femininity and abundance. So that's flattering. Okay. So this one here, like I said, the Two of Wands, this is a card about planning and taking careful steps. So your person hasn't actually revealed to you that they feel this way about you, that they see with such, you see like the golden kind of color scheme here and just so much abundance. You see in the background all of the, there's actually literally fruits here in the background, and here there's all kinds of royal imagery there. So your person sees you in a very, very flattering, abundant light. They think of you very highly. So that's a great start. Okay, so let's pull up more cards. Okay, spirit messages from group 1's person, please. Oh my, how fitting. Okay, the King of Pentacles came out. This to me, even though it's not matched with the Queen of Pentacles, the fact that the King of Pentacles came up with the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles, honestly, it seems to me like it's a perfect match in energies. Okay, so this person, whoever it is, that is not revealing their feelings, they're not because they're necessarily afraid, but I would say because in their nature, they probably are a bit calculated and are a bit just logical, maybe. Maybe a little careful, yes. But this here, the King of Pentacles, this is a very secure and stable and mature energy. So this, I think that this is good news, okay? So that's kind of what I'm getting so far. Let me pull up more cards, okay? Messages for group 1's person, please, Spirit. Messages from group 1's person, please, Spirit. Messages from group 1's person, Spirit, please. Thank you. Whoops. Way too many. No, it's not too many. Okay. So let's see what we have here. Oh, this is funny. Look who just popped up. The Queen of Pentacles. What was I just saying? Spirit is funny. Thank you. So you have the power couple. This is a soul connection. A very, very powerful, stable, abundant, and plentiful power couple. This is exciting. I am excited. Okay, so the Queen and King of Pentacles, one right after the other. All right. Wow. I am already, this is powerful. I'm almost floored right now. So whoever this is, I mean, they're a perfect match for you. This is lovely. They're a perfect match for you. You are both in this mature energy. Okay. I mean, well, you both are this mature energy. Okay. And by the way, the cards are not gender specific, by the way. But the Empress, the Queen, those are the, the feminine energies. It doesn't matter. It can be, the roles can be reversed or, whatever the case may be. Just take it how it resonates, like I said. So it's the King and the Queen. Perfect counterparts, okay? The both of you are very stable and abundant, very caring and nurturing, the Queen especially, whereas they're motherly and fatherly, nurturing spirits. This is so cool. I'm really liking this, okay? And wow, look at that. The Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Two cards of joy, celebration, collaboration, teamwork. This is really, I am blown away by this already. This is amazing. Because the reason I say that is because I usually see kind of negative stuff in love readings, but this is beautiful. This is lovely. Again, 3 and 3. Okay, so we have that match here. So whoever this is, and I'm trying to, I can't yet sense if you know who this person is. You most likely have an idea. Not for some of you, you probably have some idea, and others of you are kind of unaware of this this connection. So you have the two threes here, okay? So this is this could be something having to do with a friend that you already know. It could just be someone that you, I mean, yes, it could be someone that you work with, because this is about teamwork and collaboration. So for some of you, this might be someone that you work with. It might be, others of you, it might be someone that you already know that is, you know, just a friend, not necessarily someone you would have thought of as a love interest, okay? And you guys have fun together, you know, you guys rejoice, you celebrate together. It's just, you know, beautiful times together. So this is so happy. I love this energy so far that I'm getting from group one. Wow. Wow. All right, so let's pull up more cards. Okay, messages, Spirit, from group one's person, please. This is powerful. Whew. Okay, group one's person, Spirit, please. Messages from group one's person, Spirit. Messages from group one's person. Ooh! See, they just want to jump out at me. All right, see what we got here. Ooh, you have another queen. You are... I say you, because again, it's not gender specific, but Queen of Wands, an incredibly powerful, feminine, creative, and fiery energy. So in addition to this energy over here of being stable, motherly, nurturing, this is really the epitome of just powerful, you know, empowerment, abundant energy, but fiery energy. Okay, that's wonderful. Then you have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, another powerful card, a major arcana card, the card of destiny, turning point. Wow. Wow. So it's I mean, it is a turning point, but let's look over here. We have the Ace of Pentacles, okay? So we had the two pentacles over here with the King and Queen. The Ace, okay? Bringing in newness, bringing in an opportunity for that energy of the balance that we were talking about with the perfect counterparts. It came up twice for you, okay? With the King and the Queen, and you had the 3 and the 3 together. We have the Ace of Swords over here as well. So definitely not someone that you're already with. So whoever that you were thinking about, whoever you were asking about, this is indicating that there is an opportunity for something new. So I wouldn't say that this is someone that you have already been involved with. So whoever you're thinking of, it's a new opportunity, okay? Probably one that it never really even occurred to you to think of this person in that way, as I was saying before. All right. I do want to get some clarification on this, okay? So the Wheel of Fortune. Let me just pull out a clarifier for the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So, Spirit, can you please, why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Please clarify the Wheel of Fortune, Spirit. Please clarify the Wheel of Fortune. All right. Oh, nice. Okay, well, maybe not nice, but this is the 8 of Cups. All right. The 8 of Cups is an energy of moving on, of transitioning. Wow. All right. So it clarified the Wheel of Fortune. It clarified the destiny and the turning point. So that means that through this transition in your life, it is going... Okay, all right, I think I see what's going on here. Let me pull out one more card. Hold on. One more card. Clarify the 8 of Cups, please. Please clarify the 8 of Cups. Please clarify the 8 of Cups. Spirit, please clarify the 8 of Cups. Please clarify the 8 of Cups. Please clarify the 8 of Cups. Oop. Nice. The 4 of Wands. Another card of harmony, of love, of homecoming. This reminds me of the energy of the Pentacles, just because of its abundance. So look at that happiness on that card, okay? I mean, this to me didn't exactly clarify, but it is speaking of some kind of a transition, okay? So Spirit, I feel, is trying to tell you that whenever this happens with this transition, this is a card of moving on. So I'm going to say, I'm going to say that if you feel like you are in a stuck energy right now, if you feel that it has been time to move on and you haven't quite been able to do that, then this is the time. This is the time, okay? Because the Wheel of Fortune came up. I mean, it came up underneath the Empress, actually. The Wheel of Fortune came up, and the turning point is upon you right now, okay? So the turning point, which has directly to do with moving on. So to me, I think that that signifies that once you move on from whatever it is that you have been stuck in, it could be an old relationship, it could be, you know, an old career, something that was causing you stress, okay? So whatever it is, whenever you move on from it, I would think that that is going to clear up a lot of space for this new connection to come in, okay? So let's see, let me just pull up a couple more cards. I think I would like to clarify this over here, the threes over here. Okay, so please clarify the threes. More messages from Group 1's person. Please clarify. Oh, all right, wow. Okay, I just did a different reading where this card came up for the person I was reading for. It came up for their person. However, I got the feeling that this one was for you. So there is a little bit of stubbornness, but I don't know if it's just stubbornness and ego. It might be fear. I suspect it might be fear. Fear in regards to moving on from something. Some of you, yes, it might be fear of moving on from a past energy, from a past, I'm going to say, unpleasant breakup or unpleasant connection of some kind. Not necessarily a romantic one, but it of course can be. Okay, there is an energy of resistance on your part, which to me, it's not exactly surprising. It's just unnecessary, okay? So there is that energy of either stubbornness, fear, resistance, or control on your part. So I think that that makes sense because with the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress and, you know, all of that feminine energy, all of that pentacle energy from before, you know, this does have to do sometimes with this is with money, this is with abundance. It sometimes has to do with other things. But there is the danger of it going off into the extreme. So maybe some of you have been, you know, worrying too much about money. Maybe you, some of you have been worrying too much about controlling just the situations in your life, okay? So Spirit is just saying that to really learn to open yourself up from this stubborn energy and to let go of that control so that you can move on, so that you can have that transition. And it will be a very joyous one, okay? So there is absolutely nothing to be afraid of, okay? So let's get some more cards from the Everyday Tarot right here. So Spirit messages from Group 1's person, please. Messages from Group 1 person, please. Messages for Group 1. Messages for Group 1 from the person. Okay. All right. You guys are very powerful. All right. Because 2 Wheels of Fortune. All right. This cannot be any clearer from Spirit that this is a turning point for you, and a very powerful one at that. All right. So in other words, you it would be a very big shame and mistake if you were to waste this energy. Okay. There's no reason to be afraid, like I said. Okay. The odds are in your favor here. Abundance all over the place. There's no reason to be afraid. Let me just get some more, because sometimes Sometimes I just get messages from spirit, rather messages from your person. Let me clarify. Messages from, whoop, there it goes. Okay, the Tower moment. I mean, the Tower card. So this has to do with the Wheel of Fortune. The Tower, your pride has to be shattered. Old ways of thinking have to be shattered. Comfort, fear has to be shattered. Whichever of these resonate for you, it might be all of them, honestly, because that's usually the case for everyone. This has to be, you know, done away with. And this might be, I suspect it's an energy that has, I mean, it hasn't happened yet. Because I think that you've been a little bit guarded, but this to me, it's going to happen for you, so that you can get to that transition, so you can get, you know, so that the turning point energy. All right, let's look at. So as I was saying, this is more in the present, but let's get a couple of cards for the future energy in regards to your person. Future cards for your person. Okay, so we got 2 cards here. We have the 5 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. All right. Wow. Jeez. Okay. So the 5 of Wands, so conflict. Okay. So you're going to be seeing some conflict. It might actually happen within that same workplace energy or collaboration energy that I spoke of. But, I mean, not for everyone, but it did come up in like the more future energies. And you have the 10 of Swords. Okay. So the card of finality, it's over kind of energy. This might not, I mean, this doesn't have to necessarily mean it's the ending of, you know, because we were talking about love. But this, I feel, has much more to do with this, okay? The ending of some kind of stuckness, okay? Which will then lead to the turning point for you, okay? This is all, I mean, this is more messages from spirit, honestly, you guys, than messages from your person. I will get the messages from your person after the cards, but this is really turning into messages from spirit, and I'm going to go with that for a moment because that's where it's going, okay? Messages for group 1. Messages for group 1, okay? All right. So we have a bunch of cards came up. So we have the Moon, okay? So struggling with some kind of illusion, some kind of maybe deception, confusion, okay? And then we have the Page of Wands, so an opportunity for something new, again, like with new energy. But these two, okay? We have the 8 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles. The 8 of Swords, see, trapped by one's own ways of thinking, all right? And I do suspect that this is something that you are struggling with right now. I mean, yes, it could be your person. But the 7 of Pentacles is a healthy, abundant energy. So seeing the fruits of your labor, okay? Seeing the fruits and the rewards of your labors. So that's a good sign. A lot of heavy pentacle energy here. So, I mean, this connection, while I think for most it hasn't happened yet, this here is actually a perfect indicator for that, because this is showing that this is the card of the fruits of your labor. So whatever seeds are being planted here, just like with some of the aces, whatever seeds are being planted, it will have this positive outcome. The only struggles are not being able to let go of some kind of stuck way of thinking, okay? So you guys are powerful. You are the queen. You are the empress. You know, you are hardworking. You are going to see the fruits of your labor. So the advice from Spirit about your person is just to really have this tower moment and get out of, I mean, not that it's your choice to have a tower moment, but consider what it is that you need to get unstuck from, okay? I mean, the reason I'm telling you this is because if you get unstuck from that energy, only then will it leave room, okay, for the Queen and King to come together. I don't see any way how you guys can come together in that healthy, abundant energy if all of this is in the way, okay? So that, I feel, is the advice from Spirit. I'm not really picking up anything specific else for you. So I am going to look at the messages now, okay? So this is going to be a little more specific this time, okay? So this is going to be messages directly from your person, okay? So Spirit, please provide these messages from the person for group 1. All right, let's see what they have to say. Messages from the person for group 1, please. Messages from the person with group 1. Let's see, messages for group 1's person. Okay, it's too many cards, sorry. Messages from group 1's person, please. All right, so I'm getting that they're very silent. This is really a reserved energy. Like this isn't the first time that I've struggled with the cards to come out. Okay, one did pop out. Let's see what it says. I don't know where to go from here. Okay. That makes perfect sense with what happened before. They're planning. They don't know what next step to take. I suspect it's because they're confused. They might be confused in regards to either how you feel or how they think you might react to them. Okay, and that makes sense because there are blockages here. There are blockages in regards to your energy, you know, if your energy, like I said before, is closed off. So that makes sense, okay? So this person is erring with caution for that reason, I feel. So this is more about what Spirit is telling you, advice for you. And if you follow it, then you will have that open energy with them, okay? So messages from group 1's person, please. Messages from group 1's person, please. All right, you have 2 here. All right, I think that's a good amount. Wow. Okay, I didn't expect this. It says, I've moved on. And it says, you don't appreciate me. Wow, okay. I am going to say that this is a friendly warning, okay? If you are, whoever it is that you're thinking of or who you're not thinking of, this person doesn't feel appreciated, okay? They don't feel appreciated. They don't know where to go from here, and they've moved on. Now, if they've moved on, this doesn't necessarily mean that it's too late for the connection. I think that this is, to me, this is a loud and clear message from Spirit, that whoever it is that is in your life right now, again, it might have to do with this energy. Whoever it is that's in your life that, let's say they've been trying to get your attention, let's say that they've been not making advances, but, you know, being kind towards you, being generous towards you, like with this energy of Pentacles, they don't feel appreciated, okay? So I think that this is a friendly warning to be, you know, just to be conscious of that. So whoever it is that might be in your life right now, whether it's someone that is a love interest or is not, something that didn't even occur to you, just be kind to them, and be very clear that, you know, whoever it is in your life, that you do appreciate them, and open up your own energy, you know, soften up, if you can, if you know how to, just soften up a little bit so that this person is not afraid and not, you know, so that they don't know where to go from here. Now in doing this, they can know that it's okay to come back from having moved on, okay? So this energy is definitely not final. I mean, it's not over, it's not too late, is what I'm trying to say. So that's the advice from Spirit. This was a very interesting reading, I have to say, Group 1. Okay, so you have a lot of advice here. So, you know, definitely take these friendly advices from Spirit, that you have something amazing that in the potential, someone that has not revealed their feelings to you, someone that has not said a word, and on their own, they've been contemplating saying something and just sort of confused in how you feel. So, and because they don't feel appreciated in their efforts towards you, in their attention towards you, you know, it made them feel a little discouraged, okay? So, you know, think about it. I'm definitely curious to see how this goes for people. So, like I said, group 1, this is what I have for you. I hope that this resonated. Please let me know in the comments if it did, and you know what your situation is, so I can, you know, I can know more about this connection. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like, share, so that you can help my channel grow. And yeah, definitely know how things are in the comments. I love to hear what's going on with everybody. All right, thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, hi, this is for everyone who picked the Labradorite. Okay, this is group number 2. We're going to take a look at the messages that Spirit has for you, messages from your person, as I said earlier. Okay, so let's get into the reading. Okay, so this is group 2, Labradorite. Spirit, please give us messages in regards to group 2's person. Group 2's person, energy, messages regarding their person. All right. So Spirit, please provide us messages for group 2. Wow, that was fast. All right, this card came up in the previous reading. Stubbornness, okay? Some kind of resistance towards accepting a gift, all right? Since that's the first card, I can't safely say who this is about. So let's pull some more cards. Messages for group 2. That was fast. Queen of Pentacles. You know what? No, it should be fine. The Queen of Pentacles, so an energy of abundance. Okay? Again, that came up in the last card. So let me just make sure that I shuffled enough. I don't want to mix energies. All right, that should be good. For group 2, please. Thank you. The High Priestess. So this is already a deep intuition and a deep knowing. I'm probably going to say that the Queen of Pentacles does represent you. You're a very intuitive and abundant person. What's going on here with this 4 of Cups? Let's see. You already know who it is, okay? You already know who it is that is in mind, that you're communicating with, whereas in the other group, they didn't, okay? So you already know who this is. You know perfectly well. So we have the Fool, okay? The Fool. So again, an energy of newness. So this, if this is a connection, a relationship, you know, whatever, it's not currently in session. So the Fool, this is a new energy, all right? So this is not referring to a past relationship or an ex or whatnot, okay? A lot more cards. Messages for group 2, please. Thank you. The King of Wands, okay? The King of Wands, this is not a match exactly, but 2 powerful presence here. Okay, so you have a feminine, you have a masculine, you have a fiery energy here, a leader. So if whoever, you know, whoever you're thinking of, someone who's a natural leader, someone who's very charismatic, someone who's very confident, okay? This person is, I mean, this is funny because he's literally looking in your direction, okay? So you know who this is. I feel that you do know who this is, although maybe some of you doubt it, but whoever it is that you had in mind, okay? So this is the person that has you in their sights, literally, okay? So let's pull up more cards. For group 2, please. For group 2, Spirit. Messages for group 2, please, Spirit. Page of Swords. Okay, so an opportunity for truth. That's how I'm going to call this one. An opportunity for truth. They want to take this opportunity towards you. Yes. They're thinking about it. They're thinking about starting this new adventure with you, with the Fool. All right, that's in their sights. I feel that the both of you are most likely intuitive, so that's probably why it, that's why it is a good match. I want to get to this card here. Actually, let me do that now. Let's clarify the Four of Cups, okay? Clarify the Four of Cups. Why is the Four of Cups here, Spirit? Please clarify the Four of Cups. Wow, nice. Not to say nice to this card, but I like this card. This is a card of the end of a cycle, a rebirth. So it's like a fresh energy, okay? So I get the sense that since this is the first card that came up, okay, I'm getting the sense that either you or your person, and it honestly might be your person, whoever it is, they are still going through the energy of a past connection, okay? So it's ending. I would safely say it is ending, but this is somebody that has, had sort of like the old energies, the residue of the old energies of that past connection still on them. Yeah, so let's see what else comes up, okay? Let's clarify, get some more cards. Messages, group 2, Spirit, messages for group 2, this person. Messages for group 2, please, Spirit. Messages for group 2. Messages for group 2, Spirit. Messages for group 2. All right. Your person definitely has, sort of held their tongue is the phrase that I was looking for, okay? So you have the Five of Wands. You have some conflict going on here. So this is probably someone that you do have, I'm going to say not deep conflict, nothing toxic, nothing like that. This is more like, not seeing eye to eye, petty arguments, nothing really too severe, okay? So this is someone who you have those kinds of disagreements with. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So this is something that whenever this connection comes to light, this is going to be a destined kind of a connection, the turning point. Again, that card did come up in the previous one. You guys are powerful. Powerful energy so far. Let's get some more information here. Hold on. Messages for group 2, please, Spirit. Messages for group 2. Messages for group 2. All right. You got the Knight of Pentacles. So this is the slowest moving knight. Yes, your person. This is strangely similar. Your person is slow moving. Over here we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so similar to the King of Wands. But this knight, this one, he's actually looking away. I know that it shouldn't mean something, but to me it's very symbolic. So he is slow moving, he's cautious, he is hardworking, okay? So whoever this is someone that is very hardworking. Similar to the first deck, I am getting the sense that this is someone that you might work with, okay? So you might know from work, you might know, maybe if it's not work, then it's something in the, something like community-based, something that, it could be like church or volunteer work or, just something having to do with like matters of working, something, because like, we have the Pentacles here, has to do with money and abundance, So the Knight of Pentacles, yeah, he's very slow moving. This is someone who is not afraid to take their time. Again, it's not out of fear. I think it's just, it's not out of fear. It's more of just, I think maybe more of logic at this point, but let me pull more cards. Let's see. Messages for group 2. Spirit, messages for group 2, please. Thank you. Nice. The Star. Okay. The Star, the card of hope. So this came out over here. So although this person is slow moving, I wouldn't go as far to say as like they're boring. Nothing like that. Because again, the King of Wands did come up. The King of Wands is a fiery leadership, entrepreneurial kind of energy. So I mean, I'm gonna say a small percentage of you, this literally might be your boss. It might that's not gonna resonate for everyone, but that is a leadership role there. Okay. The Star card. So this is someone who has been thinking of you and wishing for you, okay? Well, I mean, has been wishing for a connection like this, and he or she definitely sees this potential within you, okay? So whoever this is can see this potential in you, all right? Let's pull up some more cards. Let's go into like the future energies for this moment. Let's go into the future energies. Messages for the person for group 2, please, Spirit. Messages for group 2. Messages for group 2. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm gonna just take this one here. Nice. You have the Temperance card, okay? So this is healing, balance, spirituality, and just, I think to me, this goes well with the High Priestess. So something very intuitive, something very calming. So this person is probably, even though this person has the fiery energy, I do sense that this person has a lot of compassion and is someone that can make you feel calm. So whoever it is that you, in your radar right now, in your life right now, whoever it is that has that calming, soothing, temperance energy, I think is the one that we are speaking of in this reading. Okay, so someone, for some reason I'm getting, I'm getting a message that this person has a soothing voice specifically, someone who is just very nurturing, and that it kind of gives me, see the Queen of Pentacles, if that's you, you're very nurturing. This person is very nurturing in their own way, in their own, you know, masculine kind of energy way. Very motherly is what I wanted to say. That's why I said masculine and motherly. It's okay. So let me pull out some from the Golden Tarot for you. Okay, so messages for group 2, please. Here, messages for group 2. I love this deck. I actually learned tarot on the Golden Tarot, this deck here. Woo! Forgive me, they're very big and I have small hands. Messages for group 2. Messages for group 2. That's too many, sorry. Let me just pull out 1 or 2 here. Messages for... That definitely flipped. Okay. The Queen of Wands, very powerful, very bright, very charismatic, okay? The King and Queen have found each other in your reading. Power couple, very bright, very spiritual, fiery energy. So the both of you are very fiery. The both of you are very abundant. And yet, I do still sense that there's some holding on to this conflict. Like I said, stubbornness, some kind of conflict. But this is nothing to be concerned about. This is only petty, small disagreements. And, you know, that's honestly pretty common. But that's a message from Spirit to be aware of this energy. Okay, so let's go one more. That was fast. Nice. Wow. You have the King of Swords. King of Swords. Okay, so another really sharp, cutting, masculine energy, very powerful energy of a masculine type. And finally, I'm going to say finally because I think this is a beautiful card to end the reading with before we do the messages, is the World, okay? Fulfillment and completion. This is a very beautiful card, and it's right next to, you know, and the energies of the future of the Star. So, I mean... sometimes I get the sense that it's like, okay, ooh, this is a very powerful, you know, soulmate, twin flame connection, and it's very obvious. I didn't get the obviousness from this spread. However, it is a very powerful and abundant and stable connection. Whoever it is that has you in their sights, they have you in their sights. You don't have them in their sights. In fact, you probably are unaware of this connection. Most of you are probably unaware. Some of you might know. But whoever it is, okay, the World, this is fulfillment. This is the wish fulfillment. Again, I remember I did have a weird feeling to say earlier. They have been wishing for this connection. So it makes me kind of feel that they haven't necessarily been wishing for you for a long time, but they have been wishing for this kind of connection for a long time. Yes, they have been wishing for this kind of connection, and you fit the mold, I think is what it's trying to say, okay? So let me, for you, pull out some messages directly from your person, okay? Messages from your person, Spirit. The messages for group 2, please, Spirit. All right. Shuffle one more time here. Nope. It's kind of hard to shuffle these. Okay, so Spirit messages from group 2's person, please. Ooh. That one was just bent, sorry. Messages from group 2's person, please, Spirit. Let's see what comes up. Messages for group 2's person, Spirit, please provide us with messages from group 2's person. Okay, I'm in the dark right now, okay? They don't know how you feel about them, and this is not surprising because you have no idea how they feel about you. That's reasonable, okay? Since they never said anything, you know, it's like you didn't even have a chance to detect, and it didn't even occur to you to see this person in that light. So they are in the dark. They have no information to go on. They don't know if you're attracted to them. You've never said anything to them directly. Maybe some of you have like alluded to it, flirted, maybe, but most likely not. Okay, so let's say more messages. Woo, sorry. Okay, Spirit messages for group 2. Okay, this is a good amount. I need to be alone. And this is actually the card that popped up before by mistake, okay? You have I need to be alone. You also have it's time. That's funny. And please come back. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. I feel like for some of you, you used to know this person at work. That honestly was the first thing that came to my mind. For some of you, that you used to work together, you used to collaborate together in some way, and now you're gone from their sights, okay? So they are missing you. They... maybe you guys lost touch. Maybe you lost connection, okay? That might be what this is talking about. Because like I said, this was not an ex kind of a situation. This was a new situation with the Fool card, okay? So you have it's time. This is very ambiguous on purpose. I mean, this can mean a couple of different things. When they say it's time, I think that this is referring to it's time for one of you, yes, for one of you to make a move, specifically in at least revealing feelings, but I need to be alone is also on here. I need to be alone. I need to be alone. I mean, it reminds me of this card in the beginning. I need to be alone. I need to be alone, and it's time. I need to be alone, and it's time. This person is taking their time, okay? Right now, they're in an energy of taking their time in order to make the right choice. This might be a good opportunity for you to make the first step. You don't have to do anything drastic, but it might be a good opportunity to extend a kind hand towards whoever this is, okay? I feel that you know who they are, like I said, okay? So they're taking a time out because they're in the dark. Okay, that's why they're taking this time out. They're thinking about you, though. They're asking you spiritually, energetically, please come back. But yes, they're taking this time out because they're in the dark. Okay, they don't know how to. They don't know really if there's even any reciprocation. They don't know if you have any interest in them. They don't know if you're attracted to them. They don't know any of this. Okay, so if you know who this is, all I can tell you is that while I didn't, like I said, I didn't get that sense of like a striking, boom, obvious soulmate twin flame connection. This is a powerful connection. It's just simply that it never occurred to you. So again, with, I think you had, yeah, so with the Pentacles energy and the slow moving energy, I feel that this was not that lightning bolt, oh my God, in your face energy. This was more of, see, and even the cards are mismatched. See, they're different decks. I feel that what this is saying is that it is an incredibly powerful connection, but it is one that tends to bloom and strengthen over time. That's what I'm sensing, okay? So it's one that is taking its sweet time, but through hard work in your relationship, it will be abundant. It will be wish fulfillment, and it will be completion, okay? Beautiful, beautiful energy. Just a little bit of conflict, as I said, but nothing that you can't get past. Okay, so group 2, thank you so much. This is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that this helped. I hope you enjoyed it. If it did resonate with you, please leave me comments, subscribe and like the video so that I can continue to make more of these. It was an absolute pleasure, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hi, this is for everyone who picked group 3. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle a little bit, and then we're going to read the tarot and then get messages from your person. Group 3, Spirit, please provide us with messages for group 3's person. Group 3's person, please provide us with messages and advice for group 3. Spirit, messages for group 3. Okay, shuffle one more time. Okay. All right. Spirit, messages for group 3 from group 3's person, please, Spirit. Already we got the Emperor. Very strong, determined, masculine energy, okay? So we're dealing with someone really strong here. Someone very, with a lot of authority. This is a fatherly figure. Someone really, really strong and stern, okay? At least on the outside. Okay, let's pull more cards. Messages for group 3, Spirit. Messages for group 3, Spirit. Oops. Messages for group 3, Spirit. Messages for group 3, group 3's person. I can already tell that he is tight-lipped, okay? Keeps stuff to himself. I'm sorry, or herself, excuse me, I do that a lot. This is not gender specific, so but this is a masculine energy, okay? So that's why I said him, I apologize. The Devil, okay? This person is addicted to you. I think that's the only way that I can put that. I will keep clarifying, but this person has a very strong energy to a fault, okay? So it is someone who is pretty stern, controlling, okay? Let's see what else comes up. But maybe not controlling towards other people, but controlling in regards to their thinking, okay? So maybe rigid way of thinking. All right, so let's pull up more cards. Group 3's person, Spirit. Messages from group 3's person, Spirit. Messages from group 3's person, Spirit. From group 3. For group 3, please. Okay. Okay, so we have Judgment. All right, this is a powerful energy of rebirth. Interesting why it popped up here. I'm going to definitely need to clarify that. Let me get some extra cards first before I read that, okay? Okay, so you have the Wish Fulfillment card. Wow, very nice. The Wish Fulfillment card, the Judgment card, the Devil. You have 3 major arcana cards in a row and the wish fulfillment. That's powerful. Okay, so you got the Ace of Cups. Okay, so again, new love. All 3 decks had new love. That's really something. Usually we're dealing with exes and, you know, whatever, but for this, for my first video, we have all newness, new love, okay? And we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Okay. So when I said to you before that this person is powerful or you know, rigid or you know, structured to a fault, or however I phrased it before, yeah, they have an impulsivity about them. Okay, they have an impulsivity. This is not a person who is afraid to go after what they want, because that is exactly what they are doing here. Okay, and they are charging towards. I think that it feels like that you two are kind of opposite, okay? If this, I do feel that the Queen of Pentacles is representing you. This is a softer, motherly, nurturing kind of energy. And I do feel that this represents you. Again, it doesn't have to be, you know, doesn't have to necessarily be a female because it's a queen, but this is a feminine energy. The opposing card is the Emperor. I mean, you guys are very opposite. I get the feeling that you're very soft and compassionate and shy, even maybe sweet, you know, whatever of those words. And this person is the total opposite of you. That's not a bad thing. I'm just let's keep pulling more cards, but I do get that sense. Okay, let's pull more cards for messages for Group 3's person, please. Messages for Group 3's person, please. Okay, something did pop out there, but I don't know if I want to pick those. I don't trust that. Messages for Group 3's person. Messages for Group 3's person, please. Spirit. Messages for Group 3's person. Messages from Group 3's person, please. Okay. All right. The King of Wands. See? Another fiery, masculine energy. We are really dealing with such a presence here. Whoever this is similar to Group 1 and 2. It seems like this is a type of new opportunity for love that you, the viewer, are not necessarily even aware of. This is exactly like the other reading. This is really interesting. So the king, the king literally is looking in the direction of the queen. And the queen has no idea. That is really, there's such similar energies here. Group 3's messages. Group 3's messages, please, Spirit. All right. This is someone who has been fighting for love, fighting for, see, the Nine of Wands. Someone who's tired from battle. So in regards to here, someone who has been not making advances, someone who has been making strides, making efforts in their own way. I get the feeling that it wasn't verbal. I get the feeling that it was through their actions. For some of you, that might not be the case. For some of you, you might have had a person's tireless efforts towards you. Okay? Because this person, I mean, they really have a strong, I'm going to call it, you know, infatuation with you. For some of you, it's that level. This doesn't mean it's toxic necessarily, but it's strong, okay? It's very, very strong in the desire, not only sexual desire, it just in regards to thinking about you. Okay, so let me pull more cards for Group 3. Spirit. For Group 3, please. Oh, yeah, all right. So this person is, although they are a fiery energy, this person is not all that confident, all right? All that confident in this connection. Maybe they've gotten shot down, which would explain why, this guy's literally injured in the picture, right? I feel that for some of you, this is a person who did make advances, but you shot them down, again and again. not in a cruel, mean way, because you are a sweet person. Well, you are a soft, compassionate person. I feel that it was a blow to their ego, okay? This wasn't anything cruel or harmful. This was a blow to their ego. They made advances in subtle ways. Some of them are subtle ways, and it was really not received in the way that they wanted. Okay, so this does not mean that they were necessarily shot down in that obvious rejection way. This just means that they didn't get the response that they wanted. Okay, so I don't know if that brings to mind anything for you, but you know, that's what I'm getting here. So let me pull more cards for the future energies for group 3, future. Okay. All right, this is a lot of options here. There's a lot of illusion, a lot of confusion, I would say. I'm going to clarify this before I read that. Hold on. Let's clarify the 7 of Cups. Clarify 7 of Cups, please, Spirit. Clarify 7 of Cups. Let's clarify the 7 of Cups, okay? The 6 of Wands. Okay, so the 6 of Wands. So there is some kind of success. This is, I mean, honestly, this deck to me is not as, okay, I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to be transparent about this. This is not as a successful union as I was speaking about in the first 2 groups. However, it does show that there is success, okay? So this might indicate that you do get together with this person. It might indicate, you know, the start of something, the start of love. But I think in a lot of ways that this is actually too soon to tell. So let me just, I don't want to leave you hanging like that. So let me just pull a few more cards from a different deck, okay? Let me actually use the Golden Tarot because I have a feeling to use that deck, okay? So messages for group 3, please. For group 3. Messages for group 3. All right, that should be good. Just to clarify. All right, the 3 of Coins and the Queen of Cups. 3 of Coins, working together, collaborating, getting along. Again, not a fiery, you know, lovey-dovey kind of energy, but getting along and teamwork and being on the same page, which is good. Okay, so Queen of Cups we have here. We also had, remember, the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So you are definitely a worthy desire. You know, you are very powerful. You are very feminine. You are very abundant, stable, a reliable kind of a person, okay? So I think that's probably what drew this person to you, because of your safety. They feel safe when they are around you. I get the sense, like I said with the Devil card earlier, I get the sense that this person is probably a bit unstable, or just they tend to get imbalanced. You know, they don't have enough balance with the Emperor card. They don't have enough play with work, or work with play, or whatever the case is. But, you know, they do have a strong presence about them. But so the Queen of Cups, okay, so like I said, so I mean, all of these cards that came up, okay, this is indicating something of success. It's just not going to be something like, you know, breakneck. This might not be a fated connection like a soulmate connection, but I think that it's one that you will definitely learn from. So I would say, you know, definitely be a little cautious because of this, the imbalance with this in person. You might end up being friends. You know, you might not end up really being in a long-term relationship with this person. Though Spirit is, you know, indicating to you that there is that offer of love, or that, you know, that potential for some kind of love. But like I said, you know, there's a lot of mismatch here. Mismatch. There's the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Wands, you know, the Devil, which, you know, you always gotta be cautious of, and then the Queen of Cups. It just doesn't strike me as a match made in heaven, okay? And I think for some of you that is what you needed to hear. So, you know, do consider that. But let's get some messages from them, okay? For group 3, please, messages from their person. Messages from their person. Group 3, please, Spirit. It's on the mind of the group 3's person. Group 3's person, spirits, please provide us with messages from Group 3's person. Group 3's person, spirit, okay. I am moving on, okay. So one of you is not as interested in this connection. I don't really get the sense that this is your person saying I'm moving on, but let's get more, okay. Messages from your person. See, this is why I thought that. It says, I want you, okay? I'm here for you, all right? And finally, I don't know what to do. Oh, there's been a lot of kind of like indecision or lack of clarity in these energies today. This is really interesting stuff, you guys. All right, so they want you, clearly, and that was very, very clear from the beginning with the Devil card, okay? I want you. We know that. This person is, you know what? This person is attracted to your inner qualities. They sense, you know, your persona very heavily. So they really, what I'm trying to say is this is not a connection of lust, primarily, even though that's there as well. But they really, they want and they crave your inner being, okay? So they really love the person that you are. They really see a lot of value to who you are. It does say I'm moving on, but it also says I'm here for you and I don't know what to do. So because of this, I don't know what to do. I think that I'm moving on is more of, I don't know if I should move on. I feel like that's probably more appropriate. I'm here for you. This person really has your back in a lot of ways. Like I said with this card over here, collaboration, friendship, getting along, teamwork, okay? So they're really, I mean, although this is a kind of a conflicted energy, it's a little bit all over the place. They are here for you. So I think Spirit is saying that, you know, if this connection doesn't work out, and for some of you, it won't. I mean, it won't progress to something romantic or long-term is what I'm saying. I do feel that it will be a successful one in regards to friendship and stability or teamwork, okay? Some kind of product, some kind of progress or success that you can develop together, okay? So this person, this is a strong card to me. I'm here for you. I really feel that from this person, whoever this is, because they, you know, they have fought, like, you know, metaphorically speaking, they have fought these battles just to get you to pay attention to them, okay? I don't want to go as far as say, you know, even though this honestly is the, you know, the case, they have a little bit of an air of clinginess, and I don't want to say the word desperation, although for some that will fit. I want to be clear, this doesn't mean that this is a bad person. It just means that this person, whoever this is a little imbalanced and struggles with their, you know, their thoughts. They're very rigid and stuck in their thinking. They might be a little bit obsessive. Some of you know exactly who I'm talking about, okay? So this is interesting. So your person's energy overloaded this spread, and yours, little old me over here in the corner, okay? I feel that this person, like I said in the beginning, is the opposite of you. I feel that their energy overpowered this. So put up boundaries is the advice from Spirit, okay? They are here for you, but be careful, okay? So whoever it is that is in your mind that you can tell is there for you a little bit, maybe too much sometimes, take it slow, put up boundaries, and you will have this successful connection or friendship, okay? And it will benefit the both of you, okay? It doesn't matter if it ends in a romance, in a romantic kind of a way. It, like I said, it's not really striking me as a match made in heaven, but it's beneficial to both of you, to both of you, okay? All right, so yeah, this was an interesting reading. Definitely very different than the first two, okay? So group 3, that is all I have for you. I hope that it resonated. Please let me know in the comments if it did, and your situation. I would love to know more about this and, you know, your specific, you know, situations that you're going through. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, so that I can make more of these videos. This was an absolute pleasure to do for all of you today. And thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you next time. Bye.